So I'm assuming you get a little banged up doing this profession. What do you do to stay alive? What else are you doing for yourself?
Besides the beet juice.
Besides the beet juice, I'm sure there's other recovery elements, and you got a
so many. I mean,
you got a Theragun, you got a ice bath. What are we doing for recovery?
It depends on the day, the year, the month. So many things. I think my favorite is foam rolling.
Yes,
foam
really?
roll?
Still?
Yes.
The vibrating foam roller.
The vibrating foam, like the ball?
There's a ball, there's a roller, there's 3 different sizes of ball.
Yeah, my wife takes that and disappears for hours. Foam rolling.
Yeah. Well, you told me that the same thing was happening with your toothbrush.
She's in the shower with the foam roller and the toothbrush. I don't know what she's doing in there.
And a webcam.
Oh, goodness.
Our checking account's finally going up. Oh, foam rolling is like one of those things that hurts so much but feels so good.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that's difficult to make time for because you're like, I only have like I got to do cardio or whatever.
Can I ask you a question about foam rolling in
Yeah.
your expertise? Because it's something that always, anytime I go to foam roll, I'm like, should I be doing this before the workout or after the workout? Because
Yes.
I've been great. No further questions, Your Honor.
Whenever.
It depends. So it's good to activate your muscles with a little bit of foam rolling. The vibrating is even better.
What does that add to it? Like, why is the vibrating so much more beneficial?
I've heard mixed things. I think the most supported evidence just says that it makes it slightly more comfortable so that you're more likely to actually do it.
So it's kind of splitting the difference between foam rolling and theragunning too at that point.
It's both of them.
Yeah, it's like both at the same time. That's cool.
For me, it definitely feels like it's doing more. I don't know.
Can you
if it
take
is,
that on
but
the plane? They
feels
take it out of your
amazing.
carry-on? Or?
Occasionally, they take it out of the carry-on, but I've never had them take it away.
Okay.
Yeah, and by the way, you should start carrying it so that they take that and not your like collection of vapes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't need anyone going through my carry-on.
Yeah.
Take that, not all my. We don't do drugs. So you're foam rolling consistently. You're all the time on a foam roller.
I don't have a couch. I have a variety of foam rollers.
Right.
So Is
Is that true?
That's true. I don't own a chair either.
Really? So what are you uncomfortable right now?
Yes.
Is this crazy?
Can we get her a foam roller?
What
would be your optimal way to sit? Or should we stand?
So I stack foam rollers or balance pads, and I've just moved positions every 3 minutes maybe. I don't have, instead of a table, I have plyo boxes of various heights.
Well, let's get comfortable now. Let's get comfortable now.
so
What's the
hold on.
best way? Hold on.
Do you have
I have this. This is a thing of wood. It's like a circular thing of wood.
This is probably
Would this
I
be
love
better
those. I do have one of those at home.
Is this better, or should I turn it on its side?
Oh my gosh, you know what we could do?
Huh.
Right. See.
Turn it on its side? And
Oh,
sit.
I love this.
Okay, so you want us to straddle the...
You do that one. I'm not prepared for that.
all right, so I'm straddling the wooden ottoman, and I gotta tell you,
I'm doing a paleo
Here,
heels down
add
squat.
one of these guys.
I was just gonna say this is not comfortable.
Yeah,
this is hurting
it's not
me.
going to last long. So, and I can see why this might be worse for guys. But
I don't know much about anatomy, but this is bad.
the thing that's nice here is that I can open my hip flexors. So a lot of people, when you sit in a chair, your
Right.
hip flexors get really tight, and it causes you to get anterior pelvic tilt. So it's like your hips lean forward, your lower back
APT.
arches. ABC.
BBD?
ABC,
APT?
BBD.
The East Coast family.
I don't know.
Never skipped a beat. Now.
We're doing boys to men.
Yeah, no. Anyway, so all right.
We're
so
actually
saying-
technically men to boys.
All right, all right, I have a question.
This is excellent. Oh, I'm getting one of these.
You're getting
Maybe.
it's basically just a wood ottoman from like Crate and Barrel 2, I'm guessing.
These are Team Coco. He's going to be furious when he sees that we flipped his ottomans on the side.
Yeah.
Sorry, Team Coco.
It's fine. Trust me, he'll be fine.
I'm so much more comfortable.
Actually, you
amazing.
know what? Now that the cushion is on, I am a lot more comfortable. Gabrus, I wish.
Are you sure your hips aren't lying?
No, they don't lie.
Your hips don't lie? No, I'm just kneeling.
One more.
My hips don't lie, but the
Oh, here. You need these under your knees.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Because now you have hip extension
is
too.
kneeling better than sitting?
It depends on how your knees are.
Okay.
I think basically it keeps your hips in better alignment, so you're less likely to get the standard muscle imbalance that people get from sitting too much.
Okay.
But
Sitting is the new smoking, is what I've heard.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if it's as bad.
No, I can't imagine.
I
It's as
can't
bad.
imagine it is.
It can't possibly be as
Should I
bad, yeah.
smoke? Well, if you're already sitting, you might as well grab glass of
Yeah.
darts.
And you don't want to mess with big chair. but what, so okay, so you're sitting, you're foam rolling, anything that
I'm trying to picture your living room.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I have the best living room
Is
ever.
it like terraformed to be more or less a Ninja Warriors? Like, do you have like rings that you, when you watch Severance,
So
you hang
many
Or does
rings
it
and
look like
shit?
where they keep Harley Quinn and Joker too?
I don't remember.
Yeah, no one does. Anyway,
Okay.
keep going.
This is so much
Are you
better than
supposed to sit on both testicles or just one?
Wait, you have two?
You want to be
Wait, we're supposed
symmetrical.
to
Yeah.
have two?
No, I got the one.
We gotta have a testicle expert in here, Devin. Book one.
I got the second one on Facebook Marketplace. It just came in.
I actually was only born with one. This is way too much information, but I had an undescended testicle, and I had to have surgery when I was a child to drop my ball from my abdomen into my scrotum. And this is, again, another layer of too much information. You can tell which one was medically
Really?
descended. Yeah, I'm a little uneven.
I had a cousin.
I didn't notice from
you.
standing
Yeah,
here
sorry.
with you sitting at a table.
I had a cousin who there's like a thing where like you're really young, sometimes like your penis doesn't descend, you know, it doesn't like come out of the thing. And I had a cousin like that, but we were able to scare it out of him.
You scared his pecker straight?
Yeah. No, it was just
Can I
like
have that Can I have my coffee?
yeah, sure. No, it just like popped out. You heard a sound too. Yeah.
So talk us a little bit about what. Tell us what your apartment looks like. Because like we already have photos of you getting in and out of your apartment at night. So what is
Tell us what the inside looks like.
what does your apartment look like now? Because it's always been a joke, but you're like when you watch Ninja Warrior, they're like, here they are training at home, and it's like you have this in your yard or in your
All of
basement,
us.
and so you have like a crazy like
So
old
you walk
pegboards
in
and
the
stuff?
front door, and you know those houses that have like the split level where
Yeah.
there's stairs that go up and down. Mine all have like a ledge, so you can monkey bar
Really?
up the stairs.
Oh, awesome. You have like one of those houses. Did you do that during COVID? Because I saw a lot of people like turn their houses
I
into
started
like climbing.
after COVID.
Oh.
Actually, no, I was in a different house.
Okay.
I started in 2014, turning the living room into a gym. I moved in 2022, and now the whole house
Is a gym.
is a gym. So once you monkey bar up the stairs, the whole hallway is a climbing wall. So you can climb down the hall to get into the bathroom.
I don't even like going down the stairs without coffee.
Yeah. Do you do that? Do you do that? Is that your part of your routine?
It depends on the day because I'm targeting those energy systems.
Oh, right. So it's like because you don't want. That's interesting. So you're really, really monetizing your body's energy. You're really like economizing when to work out and when not to, which is I think something that I would never think of. It was just like if I have time, get it in, because if you don't, you're never going to get it.
I
in,
would
you know?
always think about not working out. I'm constantly thinking about.
But
not
you know what I
working out.
mean? Like I
Yeah.
feel like most people think if you get it in, just get it in. But
For sure. I mean, top priority is move. Do something. If you only have 20 minutes, then like ideally it's great if you can think about what's the most efficient 20 minutes I can do. But if your whole job is being as healthy as possible so that you can do like the coolest tricks and compete well, then you have more time to put focus on how to optimize.
And with Ninja Warrior and stunts, you can't really, it's not like you can't be hyper specific in your training. Like you can't be exclusively climbing because you'll need some plyos, some jumping, you'll need some kicking, punching, that kind of stuff. But it could be easy to be like, get trapped into one
so
thing.
easy.
Yeah.
And my
Because like
body-
runners are like, yeah, you're in great shape, but like, God forbid you have to like move laterally or
Right,
do a chin up
exactly.
or something like that.
Yeah. And
This
that's
is so funny to just say while I'm kneeling.